oh, this is going to be very interesting for Kale. This is widely considered to be Game & Watch's worst match, but we'll see if JJ can put it on display as to why. But, you know, we saw earlier with that Dr. Mario on stream that matchups be damned sometimes, and it may not matter.
You know, sometimes even if the matchup is bad, if you're able to adequately play the player, that might just be enough, you know? The matchups are kind of, in part, an on-paper thing based on previous performance, and sometimes you just need to explore new routes to figure out those matchups, and that can change.
Still, on paper, though, what ends up making this one of the struggle matchups for Game & Watch is those juggle situations. This ZSS can end up playing so safely, and that flip kick into up B, taking that stock so early is another one to boot, and then this flip jump kick. How do you get in as Game & Watch against the Zero Suit with the lead? And
that's the problem, is I'm not sure that you do. I mean, what options do you have to get in? Oh no, not going to get the spike off the flip kick, but this offstage situation is still really scary. Another flip kick, sending Kale right back out, but the up B off the ledge is going to give them a little bit of room to breathe. Can they do something with it? Here's your chance. Can you catch the ledge trap?
Oh man, just so much contest coming right through, and I admire the cojones coming out from JJ in terms of getting those reads, and look at that flip kick there into that backer, just so clean movement-wise, and JJ is playing hot already, and it seems like Kale needs to get revved up, and needs to get revved up fast, because JJ is definitely playing this matchup super-duper well, and showing us up why it's ZSS favored. But Kale gets on the board. I mean, he's not too far down, and Game & Watch is the kind of character who can advantage state you, but you have to get there first, and oh, I love that little crouch run.
Oh, here we go.
That was so good, because it nets him so much damage. Kale unfazed.
Yeah, not even sweating it right now, just continuing to try to find openings, getting those juggles off. The falling there off the top platform, gonna catch JJ jumping. Another grab, some more pressure. The down smash, though, isn't going to hit on shield, and now things are getting a little bit grayer.
Oh, the forward air going to send the CSS off stage. Kale needs to end up taking the stock before he turns brown. And, ooh, JJ just mixing up his recovery options so well. This is the one position where Game & Watch really has to maximize what he can do. And not getting a punish on that side B is not going to be looking so good for him, but he's keeping it fairly competitive. 66 for any other character would be way less scary, but it's kill percent for Game & Watch as one roll read from JJ lands a pretty comfortable two-stock for him.
We got the run it back, frame one off the end of the game, too, so we going right back. I'm going to assume it means we're not seeing the character change either, so we're going to see one more. I'm guessing Kale must have a confident idea of what the adaptation needs to be. So we'll see how this one plays out. It's looking grim. This matchup does look pretty bad.
For our deaf members of the audience, we have closed captioning for you. For those of you that are in person, we have ASL, and in Smash, we have the Smash sign language, and that twirl of the finger means that we are just ready to get up and going. And I absolutely admire the fact that they are not wanting to sit around and wait. They are not wanting to get iced out, because they look like they're revved up right now. And Kale was off to a pretty poor start in that first game, but it did seem like he was able to get some pretty good momentum to carry him through in this game number 2. And actually using that momentum to carry him to a lead in this first game here.
And this is looking pretty good all of a sudden for Kale. Oh, just the edge of that, though. That could have been really deadly.
What a read! Sorry to interrupt you, but that forwarder was so clean.
So clean. Oh, just now Kale once again trying to find a way in. JJ is just playing the distance game, playing the spacing. There has been a habit for Kale to kind of walk into some of these paralyzer or down smashes that I think JJ is kind of like fishing for almost, like looking for that moment where they're not looking for that mid-range option and then trying to just beat him over the head with it. But Kale's playing around it very well right now.
He's got the tuna up on deck. This up B going to be coming out. And the one thing that I've been worried for Kale in a matchup like this is how do you close out the stock versus Zero Suit? what kind of confirms that, do you have to be able to get it? Because one thing that Game & Watch normally does, he's not known for having too many confirms, so you need to be able to get a really good read on the ZSS, and that is something that is really hard to do with all of these movement options that JJ has been putting out here today.
It's going to be Turtle. I guarantee you. I promise you it'll be Turtle.
It's got to be a Turtle of some kind. It doesn't necessarily matter that you can put on this much percent if you can't take it, but that being said, JJ has to do the same thing, and 110% in Game & Watch is still a pretty long and healthy life for him too. Both of them have both of them trying to read each other. The forward smash, up smash, and then he's just comfortable to run in, do it again, run up underneath him, and you called it, Caster. I mean,
right on
back with the Turtle.
It's like I've seen the future. It's like I know. All right, stock 2 though, even to start, and just feeling each other out still. It does seem like JJ is starting to find a little bit of advantage. Just seems to be one step ahead of the neutral right now. Even missing the Zair, doesn't matter. Forward tilt is on deck, but this is an opportunity now for Kale to get something happen here. We get those fish juggles, the puff puff, toot toot, getting that extra damage in, grab on the landing. Oh, the bomb too. JJ's in a rough spot now. He's going to get caught by the up air, the bomb coming out, but just going to booster kick right through it, flip kick to center stage, and we're back to neutral. And it looks like Kale has absolutely been taking notes on JJ's habits, because it doesn't matter the matchup, like we said. He is absolutely playing the player right now and is trying to figure out all those little ways, all those things that JJ is doing wrong and opening him up in so many of these positions. And it is even in terms of that percentage count, and both of these are extremely light characters. One good read from this Game & Watch on this recovery could do it, and reading the flip jump that JJ has been doing so many times with the forward air, and Kale with the first lead as that, oh man, that boost kick almost getting punished by the Nair, but just falling out of it, not able to get too much damage. But that being said, is able to turn it around, and 18% of the light character is a great way to start it out. But Zair in the back air is going to be enough for JJ to bring it down to last stock himself. Yeah, and we are down to a last stock situation. I gotta say, I admire how Kale is just playing the fastest Game & Watch I've ever seen. Like, this is the most aggressive I think I've ever seen a Game & Watch play, especially with the advantage state. Like, slowing things down in neutral, because let's be honest, it's Game & Watch, you have to. But once an advantage state is there, Kale is really just going in. I mean, look at this, just endless pressure all the way across the side, and then even throwing the dash attacks in those landing situations where that neutral reset should be, just to keep the pressure like that, just to keep the pressure going. Yeah, right you are. I mean, 0 to 60 in 0.2 seconds, but that Nair flip kick almost does it. Not the sweet spot gonna land, and Kale is looking to put himself on the board, make this a guaranteed, very competitive set. And this has definitely been a very competitive game, but we've seen before, JJ has had the reads in the past. One good down smash, he's able to get his feet on the ground, could be enough, but the chair is going to be coming out, and this lady is not sitting down, she is off stage. Game & Watch said, here's your bacon, get out of my restaurant. Just grab it and go like the Denny's I'm sure I will be having later this evening. Absolutely tasty, delicious, and we are pulling out all the Candy Crush adjectives because that was... dinner's ready. Dinner's ready. The dinner bell going off. That is a great bit. That is such a great bit. It's dinner time, and Kale's eating good. I have a new favorite player. All right, game 3. It's 1-1, JJ versus Kale. Hey, listen, if you never had it before, bacon and Kale is the best combo. It is absolutely the best combo, and it looks like Kale absolutely knew that one coming into this. Wow. Oh, the second up smash in a row there from JJ. Kind of just the hard commit to the caveman option, but paying off for him. All right, get some juggles going here. The toot toot. Those up airs, those little gusts of air are really difficult to get out of. Very powerful juggling tool. Slowly advancing with the bombs, but JJ seems to have the answers for it. Oh my, get parried though. This is JJ. Whoa, this is like the Kale is just kind of crushing this matchup right now. Yeah, something seemed to click in that last game for sure, and JJ, he's been playing very read-based, but Kale has been getting more and more of those openings and not letting JJ accurately predict what he's able to do, which is so impressive as Game & Watch, because a lot of Game & Watches can play very telegraphed sometimes, and maybe even a little bit too patient, but I think this aggressive style of Game & Watch is really just throwing JJ off for a loop as to everything he knows about the matchup. No one is expecting the paperweight to just rush you like that. You know what I mean? Not when you're not Game & Watch. Pichu maybe, but like Game & Watch, you're not expecting them to just walk at you.
A paperweight has turned into an anvil, and it is weighing this bounty hunter down right now. But this is once again another awkward position for Game & Watch, where he has to get a read to take the kill. Like that is the only way he's able to do it. And a whip punish with the down air is going to be enough to do it. Good stuff to Kale, and now he's going to play this offstage game. And because the onus is on JJ now to approach, Kale is afforded the opportunity to play that patient Game & Watch style that he really wants to commit to.
And you can see that JJ is really slowing things down. I mean, pretty consistently. Oh, are you dead? Booster kick off to the corner. That's it. Even the stock back up. And JJ's been playing a very patient game of just kind of retreating to the corners, using that low range that Game & Watch has against him to just, if nothing else, buy time. Figure out, how am I getting in? Look, you got 7 minutes on the clock. Sometimes if your opponent really can't effectively approach you, it's okay to just walk away and just give yourself time to think. And that seems to be paying off for JJ right now.
Because for as well as Kale has been playing, you do have to play with pinpoint accuracy, and it's a fever dream for a reason, because we're at 99.8% accuracy right now in terms of the way this Game & Watch has been playing. And it's just been putting his hitboxes in so many great spots to call out what JJ has been wanting to do. That being said, one mistake from Kale is putting him in a bad situation offstage once again, and JJ tries to get the read and play patient himself. That precision-based game plan is going to be coming out and almost catches the neutral get up with the down smash, but not going to find its mark there. And we have Zero Suit in a bad situation, no flip jump until her feet touch the ground again. Finally does end up doing so, but ends up missing the turnaround up being not enough hit lag, or hit stun on that, excuse me, as Kale continues to grow this lead further and further and further, as JJ does not parry the right hit of the back air and still gets clipped off by it anyways. But the up air ends up pulling him out of the end lag that he otherwise would have been. That could have been a great opportunity for Kale, but still more damage is racking up.
This has become a battle of wills originally, like for the last minute or so, where everyone's playing super safe, super calm, trying not to give an opening, and slowly the caveman options are being woven in.
He tried to read him with the judge? All right.
Nah, you're not serious.
Nah.
You did that for the fans at home. There's no way. There's no way.
The only thing that's getting judged right here is you after pulling that move out, but it's not going to matter too much because Kale is looking up to go 2-1 versus JJ, who is poised to make the winner's side run of a lifetime in a winner's quarters here.
The audacity to be on even stocks and look for the clip is crazy, but Kale is making it look good right now. It is even stocks, though, and JJ's put up a lot of pressure right now. This could be JJ's way back into the set. That momentum looks like it's shifting. Duck the Paralyzer, duck the Zair. Oh man, just out of the way of everything. Finding that one opening is Kale putting up so much pressure here. Even the missed jabs just not available for punish. Another bomb way off to the side, forcing these flip kicks back and forth across the stage, not letting JJ touch the ground.
This olden character back from the pre-color days is looking to play rock, paper, scissors, and this bounty hunter has brought a paralyzer into the mix, which destroys and vaporizes all three of them. And Kale is just saying, you know what, paper is stronger than the paralyzer. We got to come up with new rules for the game. 100% onto the Zero Suit. One good down smash, one good up smash, one good dash attack at the ledge, one good back air off stage. So many options for Kale, and JJ not having any of it, just flip jumps right through. Invincible with the blue, pulls it out there and is now starting to slow the pace of the game down, but maybe too much. I mean, you're still down by 80% here, and you do have to find your way in. But it could just be one paralyzer, one down smash to get in there and turn things around completely. This game 3 absolutely pivotal in determining what stage we go to next.
JJ has maneuvered into several advantageous positions over the last 30 seconds or so and just hasn't been able to capitalize. If Kale keeps letting him get away with that, that could be what flips this matchup. I mean, a good stun into the booster kick could end this game, and you can see those projectiles starting to come out. The flip kick starting to come out. JJ wants that big ender. And Kale's got to be so careful playing around it, but still playing so fast at the same time.
One big mistake could spell disaster for either player in this position as we throw out the chair once again. And good old Blondie is not having it. Paralyzer coming out once again and gets the spike hitbox, the flip jump kick in the back air. Not quite going to be it, but an offstage situation for the game. And watch, does the high recovery get caught? No, the up B going to be coming out, but this game is inching closer and closer. Gets the nair dragged down into the chair. And Kale taking 2 games straight and is up in the set and looking to push his way further and further into winner's quarters.
Nair to chair, and he's out of there. And Kale goes up in the set.
What have
Can
I
we get the
gotten you
bell
started
again?
on? Can we get the bell? No?
No bell?
I don't hear the bell. It's all right.
Oh, come on, give me
It's
the.
all right.
I need it now. I crave the bell.
I crave the bell. Oh, wait, we're
we
getting
got
something
something.
else? We're getting a shell on stream.
Yeah, the
All right.
live. Okay, I
live shell.
respect the lack of bell for the live shell. That's a
Okay.
valid mix-up. That's
That is
a valid mix-up. I get hit by that.
I mean, we both just got hit by it. We're shook.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this right here.
Off the bat.
So JJ had the last stage pick to small battlefield, which didn't end up working out, and actually switches that up here to FD. And I do like this pick because now you give Game & Watch even fewer mix-ups to land against these airs and against these up airs that he has been sharking with. And of course, the forward airs have been doing a great job in terms of spacing. And it looks like this particular switch is working out for JJ a little bit better.
Yes, yeah, the flat stage definitely seems to be helping out just a little bit. There's the bacon covering that ledge. Without that platform, it's a little bit harder for Kale to really put up like effective, safe ledge pressure that accounts for the flip kick. And if you're not accounting for the flip kick, this can happen and you lose a stock.
Yeah, JJ now looking poised and in the driver's seat. I mean, you don't want to be too shook after losing a game like that. And then game 3 was reasonably close between our competitors, and it's like we've been saying this entire set. Kale does have to play perfectly because every single little mistake puts Game & Watch in a much worse position than I think he can do to zero suit directly. But that being said, he does have his game plan on lock. He is putting the zero suit off stage and reads the forwarder once again. That forwarder has been the bane for JJ for the longest of times, just being a little bit too committal of an option to throw out in those positions and not really accounting for what JJ has in the back, or Kale has in the back pocket, as JJ takes 39 and Kale takes the lead.
Which is crazy that we're living in a world where we're like, ZSS forward air is too committal here. But I mean, look at the data. Look at the data. That has been the case. And JJ is going to just have to figure out a way to play around those options and be a little bit more conservative with those aerials.
And now we're seeing Kale slow the pace of the game down just a little bit, is content to just space out with those forward airs. And might be actually playing it a little bit too slow. Is caught without a jump here. And what a read from JJ, as we see everyone in the house just completely shaking their boots for that one. That was a pretty early stock for Kale. And now Kale stuck in the corner. JJ is looking to get yet another early stock when they have this momentum going. Gets the grab back throw into the Zair and is looking for another ledge trap, but neutral air. The fishbowl finally going to be able to come through and give Kale just a little bit of breathing room. But we'll see how long that they can breathe for if things continue to go this way.
Yeah, and there's just so much range pressure coming out quickly from JJ. A lot of very quick space pressure, but Kale is starting to find the openings. Trying to find these juggles, no chair connect here. Paralyzer's probably not going to combo. The escape button with that up B going way out for the turtle, but the flip kick does clear it. But man, look at Kale just stick to ZSS. You'd think this was a rushdown character, the way Kale is operating it.
I mean, he definitely has some tools. His buttons are great, but they're not good enough in that position. The dash attack just a little bit too much in shield. I think might have been looking for the cross-up. And ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between at home, we're going to yet another game 5. Now,
what is with these games? This bracket is never going to end. We're going to be here till Tuesday.
You know what? I'd be happy to be here for till Tuesday with the way that things are going here.
I love it, though. I mean, this has been incredible. I want to make a callback to last extra credit and say that if you told me when I woke up this morning that the most hype set I was going to commentate was Game & Watch versus ZSS, I would punch you.
It is a little bit crazy. I think what the difference maker is here is that the last couple of Game 5 sets that we've had have been on the cusp of reverse 3-0, but this one's been pretty back and forth. It's been pretty competitive this entire time, and especially in a matchup that's this
Nashville.
bad. Oh, this is my favorite stage. We are looking mighty fine here. as KK Slider's coming out and giving us some good old tunes.
Yeah, all right, let's see it. Let's see it. Who has the advantage? We have not seen the stage yet, this matchup, so this is a change of pace here. Definitely seems to be a little bit better for Kale than that flat stage we played on previously. FD not doing Kale any favors, but JJ feels pretty comfortable, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, if Kale is going to opt to play the Rushdown Game & Watch, I'm going to play the Rushdown Game & Watch, and I'm going to go all the way through. And the first down smash of the set is going to keep Kale right back in it, as he is just completely pressuring JJ in this corner and putting so many buttons on him. And JJ keeping it a little bit collected in terms of his position. I mean, I think JJ's game plan has remained unwavering this entire set, which has made him a little predictable, but it's also made him consistent. And we'll see what ends up coming out to play, as a missed whiff punish from both sides of it is not going to get caught up in that situation. But look at the percentages right now. I mean, it speaks to just how even the set has been in its entirety. But ZSS falls out of the back. We're used to saying ZSS sucks, but it's not going to matter too much, because this Game & Watch ends up getting the down smash there, and it's getting a little chump change for it too.
Wow, yeah. And that consistency you're talking about starting to shine here. I mean, you've got that, now you've got that extra space to think about what can I mix in, what new options do I have? 2-frame on down smash? Yeah, let's send it. Why not? You know, try to find these mix-up options. I tell you, I'd rather be predictably consistent than consistently predictable.
Oh, but that side B is going to be enough, and there's the mix-up that JJ has thrown in. They weren't really using that side B too much in the last couple of games, and are throwing out when the time is right. And of course, when it's crunch time for your winner's side life, you got to pull out all of the stops that you can. 61% though racked up onto him, but one good opener, one good advantage save from JJ could spell disaster. Nair flip kick. Kale has consistently been ready for the DI on that this entire set, but look at this. He was up by 61%, and now it is even again.
These dash attacks that catch the retreating flip kicks have been so good too. It just seems like there's not really a lot JJ can do about that. Oh no. That's a stock.
That's a stock. Kale behind once again, and it seems like the story is starting to write itself. The black book is writing the fates of history, and Kale wanting to turn this around before the ink has dried.
Yeah, this is looking like a rough spot here. JJ may have found the winning option. Seems to just, the stage, I think, it definitely seems to be helping. It's still not as advantageous as the FD was, I think, for this matchup, but the stage definitely doing JJ some favors here.
Oh no! Wow, that was